Is it filming?
Yeah.
OMG. Hi.
I can put. Just making ratatouille, rough chopping it, boiling some potatoes.
I'm in San Francisco with my friend Christina, who I actually met in Portland. And we are both going to start Date with Destiny tomorrow, which is a 6-day event by Tony Robbins. It's his favorite event. It's 6 days and nights of super intense inner work where you basically get to figure out why you do the things that you do and break down limiting beliefs and choose new beliefs. And it's incredible. I did this event last year with Jared, and Jared didn't even want to go. I kind of dragged him there. I kind of gave him like an ultimatum. I was like, if you don't come with me, I don't know where we're going to be in a year from now. Like, I didn't have much faith in our relationship at that point. And I just felt like if he didn't come, like, I was going to outgrow the relationship. And thank God he did, because a lot of good things have happened for both of us since then. We like speak the same language essentially when it comes to personal development in our relationship and just communicating. It's really like a language. And so I got Christina into Tony Robbins this year during COVID.
It's good that she did.
And yeah, since then we've both done leadership together. We've done business mastery. She's done UPW, and it's pretty life-changing. And so right now we're just meal prepping. I'm making a ratatouille, and we're also making a quinoa salad. We're going to be eating super healthy during the week. That way we don't have to rely on ordering food when we're tired. And yeah, I'm super excited to see what comes of this. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, this is super exciting because, you know, I actually did several other courses by Tony Robbins this year. It was so much fun. So I really am looking forward to this, since everyone has been telling me this is their favorite event out of all of his events. And the other ones were already so much fun. So very, very, very excited about going on this Date with Destiny journey with Stephanie, because I know she'll be bringing all the good energy. That's the type of, you know, vibe we need every single day. So,
and it's virtual this year. You know, normally you're in a giant room with 5,000 people high-fiving and hugging strangers and dancing and screaming and jumping. And so to do that alone,
not
in your
so
house,
cool.
it's not as motivating, so it'll definitely be more fun with friends.
Yeah, for sure. And
Friends.
yeah.
Singular.
Friends.
With friends.
Steph's cooking show. 2 hours later. Burn several things. Burn.
Burn hazelnut.
Burn quinoa.
We're tired.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this
And a
needs to
little
be washed. But everything smells good and everything is amazing.
Potato salad. 3 stacks of it.
Oh my gosh, we got plenty of food. We got some lentil salad. What was I gonna say? Record you doing? Okay. Yep. We're just trying to survive this cooking show right now. But we'll be healthy at least. Yeah. Are you ready, Stephanie?
I'm ready.
Yay! This is day 1. Yes. Yay!
It's gonna be a lot of that.
We are here bright and early, 7:30.
Yeah.
And they're just getting started right now with the event, but we're very excited to show you guys all the process and the entire breakthroughs we'll be having.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be life-changing.
I was so tired before I came here, and now I'm all good.
Yeah.
I'm committed. Are you, baby?
Hello. The sunset's so pretty today. We're halfway through day 1. A little more than halfway. It's lunch break.
I hope it's more than halfway.
No, I think we'll be done in maybe like 4 hours, 3-4 hours. But so nice to have a little break.
Yeah.
So far so good.
Yeah. So amazing.
It'll be so much fun. Update you guys later.
Hi.
Hi. We're almost through day 1. What are you thinking as a review?
Let's see. I don't know. There was so much. I mean, we learned about the 5 Chinese elements, but I feel like that doesn't help anyone.
It doesn't, but I feel like knowing it helps me identify more things about myself, about others. Then it gives me more the ability to be more compassionate to them. Understand others more. Just like Tony says, it's just like knowing these things allows you to appreciate others more, and knowing that you are not consistent of everything, or you have everything as a part of you, but you're predominantly one, right? Like there's one element that you're born with, but we actually need all of them to have a very complete holistic world,
and like be able to appreciate all the elements in other people and yourself.
Yes, I would say that's a valuable point for me today.
What else?
Well, just kind of understanding ourselves a little bit more, why we're doing this, what we want to achieve, where we want to be, what we need to change to get to where we want to be. I think those are kind of like reviews from the other ones, because every single time, like, I think that's kind of the common theme, right? Like really getting to understand where your goals lie and what you need to do, like where you are and where you need to go, and how can we map this path, right?
Yeah.
I think that's something that we always have to constantly revise and revisit, because sometimes things change and we need to check our trajectory, whether we got closer or not. Like measuring our path, I think.
I honestly just feel tired. The last thing that we saw was like this Ho'oponopono exercise, which is
oh my god,
a
that was so
son
good.
and a father. The father was suicidal, and the son was learning how he could be more compassionate to his wife and figuring out like why he was suffering. And Tony had him do this exercise where you take 100% responsibility for someone else's pain, and by doing that you look into their soul and you speak to their heart and you say, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, thank you, over and over and over again. And you say it in different ways. Like you say it in a joyful way, in a slow way, in an excited way, in a sacred way. And they were just sobbing on stage, and it was so beautiful.
We were sobbing.
Because the dad was suicidal, and it was just really beautiful to see them like connect and heal. And it really happened that fast, in like an hour. And I just think like being so emotional makes you tired. So I'm a bit tired right now.
I mean, we were a little tired to begin with. But you were working out nonstop, moving and everything. So,
but you just learn so much by watching people's experiences, even if like you're not suicidal or you don't have that problem, you can still relate, because it's just so raw. It's so it's their truth, and you can sense their empathy. You can like empathize with them, and it's just so beautiful to witness.
Oh my gosh, yeah, just those 4 phrases alone just made me cry so much.
Yeah, it really
just listening
speaks
to it.
to you. Yeah, it's crazy.
They say whenever you speak to somebody and say those things, you are saying the same things to yourself. It allows, when you say it to them, even though you're not the creator of their pain, it allows them to forgive themselves.
Because he was saying that we all are spirit, we are all healers, and by taking 100% of taking responsibility for 100% of their pain or judgments, we can help heal them, which I think is so crazy. And there's science behind this, with some doctor who worked with patients
in Hawaii,
in Dr. Hugh,
Mental Institute prison,
and it's called Ho'oponopono.
Yeah, So he was able to cure over 75% of the people by just doing this therapy with them, at least 45 minutes each session. And that's just insane. Just no medicine, probably, like just
no talk therapy, no talking about how you got there.
Yeah.
How you got there doesn't matter.
It's just moving forward and healing yourself. And also the whole thing of like knowing whose approval you want the most, like, and why you feel dissatisfied about your life, or why like you're maybe unhappy about yourself, because there's probably conflict between your feminine or masculine energy. That was pretty interesting too.
Yes, he talks about if you're suffering or if you're in pain, it means you need to grow. You have old programming that says life should be this way and it's not. Or you have a certain blueprint that says I shouldn't suffer, that person shouldn't have died, or things should be working out for me in this way. And when they don't, you're suffering. And what you need to do is grow past that phase in life. And so many people just stay stuck in shoulda, woulda, coulda, and
So true.
just blame others after they've blamed themselves. And it's a painful place to be in, you know. And he teaches us the 8 different ways that you can get stuck. You can get stuck in your body. You can get stuck in the past. You can get stuck in the future. You can get stuck in a story. You can get stuck in a physical state like anger or depression. Yeah. I don't know the other ways. I forget now, but yeah. So just learning these things, it's a great way to get unstuck. Or you can see it in someone else and help them.
Yeah.
Or at least have compassion for them.
Exactly. I think knowing and being aware of all these things really helps you move forward. Like so many times when I was not fully understanding these concepts or not being aware, means I was being reactive because I didn't really know what was going on. You were just like, things happen and then you just, oh, what is going on? You just try to react. But now I know that you can be proactive and you can anticipate, and that's what leaders do, right? Like you aren't like just thinking like, I don't understand this person. Why the heck are they doing this, right? Like now you can be like, oh, I understand. Oh, this is why they're coming from the direction they're coming from, because they're looking for like significance. Or why are they easily angered? Because they are a fire or they are a wood. Like, you know, it's all these things that create clarity for people, and clarity is power.
And a lot of times when people are like crying out or they get angry, it's a cry for help. They really just want attention, and they can get attention by you actually paying attention to them, or they can make a mess like a puppy and tear up your house and get attention that way, you know? So sometimes when people are upset, they really just like want your love or your attention or significance from you. And, you know, when they react in a way that's unpleasant, people kind of withdraw or back off, and neither is happy. So that's really helpful.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good recap of everything we kind of touched base on.
Yeah.
Or he touched base on today.
Yeah.
Good job.
And then there's lots of jumping and dancing and getting it in your nervous system. You know, it's like, it's not enough to just know something. You really have to know it like in your heart and in your soul. Because I love this quote, like, we all know how to have abs.
Yeah.
Right? Like, but nobody fucking has abs.
Yeah, until you actually do it.
And like, yeah, so a lot of this is like just getting this in your nervous system. And that's why this is so transformative. I mean, I feel like even after one day, you learn so much and you just can't go backwards because you already know this stuff, you know? Yeah. So, yeah. I think that's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you for another recap later.
Yeah.
Bye.